back, everybody, to Experts and Authorities. And my guest today, Arlene Gale. Arlene, how do people know that they're really ready to go the distance with you?
Well, I firmly believe that everybody has a story to tell. It's just a matter of, is this the right time for them to tell it? Mm-hmm. So when I work with people, I talk to them about, what is your story? What do you want to do with it? And they may have a clear idea of their story, or they may have so much story in their head, so many different topics, that they can't see through, that saying about you can't see the forest for the trees.
Absolutely.
So I can help pull out each of those little story strands and figure out which one are they going to develop first. What is their priority? Which one is going to help propel them to success faster and easier? Where is their passion? Because they may have 5 or 6 books in them, but it becomes clear to me in talking to them that this is the one that they're passionate about. Mm-hmm. And when you're passionate about something, it's so much easier to do. Like people look at me and they find out I'm a writer and they go, ew, I can't write. But that's my passion.
Right.
I love to write. So when I connect my passion with your passion, we can create a powerful book. So when I work with people, they also have to be able to say, okay, these are the steps. This is my timeline, because I'm not going to set your timeline for you. I'll help you and I'll encourage you because I want you to get it done. But you have to take ownership of that timeline. Mm-hmm. And if you're not ready to sit down and say, yeah, I'm going to spend this amount of time over this period of time doing these steps to get to that finished book, you're not ready. And it's not necessarily a no, never. It's a not now.
Right.
Because, we're all juggling so many different things. Mm-hmm. And you have to, most of the time, get rid of one thing to bring another one on board. So again, it's not necessarily no, it's not now. But I believe very strongly everybody has a story to tell, but you got to be ready to tell it.
And it's a really emotional journey. I mean, just spending this time with you today, I can see how passionate you are and what your clients must have to go through to get that out of them to get this on paper.
Yes, because again, it's about communicating your passion and your expertise. And I connect with my clients at such a deep level, and I want so badly for them to succeed. But if I want you to succeed more than you want to succeed, then we end up butting heads, and that's no fun for anybody.
Right.
The book writing process should be fun. So I like to think about, when you hold this book baby at the very end of this process,
right,
and it's got my name on it, kind of thing,
Yeah.
And you have that pride of ownership, it's amazing. And I can give you little nuggets of where this book writing journey is going to take you. And you may not be able to see it all. I can see it. I've done it. I've got a proven track record of success where I can see all the amazing things that will come from you writing your book, if I can keep you focused, if you can keep you focused.
Right.
So it's that one step at a time. It's don't get overwhelmed in looking at the big picture. Don't think about front cover to back cover. We're going to take this one point that we've already laid out, all of your points, and you're going to write this one little piece. And then next time you're going to write this one little piece and this little piece. And you see, it's a journey.
It eventually comes together.
And it comes together. And again, like you're holding your little book baby, and you don't remember how you got there because it's been easy and it's been fun.
Tell me about your workshops, because I know you're so busy. It's difficult for you to take on one-to-one clients. And so you've expanded into workshops, right?
Right. I love working one-on-one, but I have gotten so busy. I don't want to stop helping people write their books. I want to write more books. I want to help more people. So I've started these workshops, these 2-day workshops, where I can help you get started with writing your book. We'll do some groundwork, groundbreaking by email before the workshop. And then we'll go through, we'll ask the questions. Why do you want to write this book? Who's going to read your book? How are you going to use the book? The who, what, where, why, when.
Okay.
And we lay all that marketing foundation. Because again, if you don't understand that marketing foundation, you're going to write a book that nobody wants to read. And what's the fun in that, right? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. Mm-hmm. We don't want to write that book. So we talk about that in the workshop. And we'll start looking at keywords and start playing with working titles and working subtitles. So basically, I've taken my VIP formula and I'm applying it in small group settings, 5 to 10 people. And they're all business people, or they're all wanting to write their life story in such a way that they can turn it into a business, either funding a nonprofit or motivational and inspirational speaking. So I specialize in nonfiction writing.
Okay.
So if you belong to a business networking group, for example, and you're in that group with 30, 40, 50 people every week or every month, and they're always talking about, I want to write a book, I want to write a book. Well, now call me, because I'll
Excellent.
come to you and I'll help you write that book. And then over a period of time, they become an accountability group that holds each other accountable to getting that book done. And I get to hover around and make sure they're all helping each other. And how much more exciting could it be if you got a group of people who are in business who've been with you through this whole journey, and you can help market and sell each other's books. So you just added, sprinkles on top of the icing on top of the cake kind of thing.
Nice.
It just gets better and better and better. So the workshops I'm really passionate about, because they just add so much more dynamics and potential to business building.
What is the best way for people to reach you?
You can reach me on my website, bookwritingbusiness.com. And I have a free guidebook there if you want to learn a little bit about my philosophy. I do a blog called Book Writing Tips. It comes out every Wednesday. You can join that email list so that you get it right into your email box. And it's easy, it's fun, and I'd love to connect with you, bookwritingbusiness.com.
You've accomplished so much already. What does your future look like? What are some of the next goals that you're looking forward to?
Well, I've been so busy writing other people's books or helping them write their books that I've got 3 that I've started and I haven't finished. Shame, 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 shame. So I'm going to start taking my own advice and take that time to work on my books. So this over next 6 months, 8 months, I've got 3 books that are going to come out talking about marketing and laying that foundation, talking about the step-by-step process. And my hope is that what it'll do is it'll get people more excited to write their books, because they'll start to see that I can do this, I'm an expert, I can own this, and I can write this book. And I want them to see that there's so much potential for them to market their book. Because again, it's not just writing a book that's important, it's about writing the right book to reach the right clients so that it becomes sellable and ultimately helps you grow your bottom line.
Excellent advice. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time. Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much. It's been fun.
Thank you for watching this edition of Experts and Authorities. I'm Grayson Stemper, and we'll see you next time.